Hey there guys, and welcome back to Snake Snap. And this week we're going over our first episode of Snake Slang. And in this one, I will be telling you guys all about the difference between Venomous, Harmless, and Rear Fang Venomous. So, let's roll that intro and hop into this video. So, out of all the snakes in the world, a vast majority of them are harmless. This can include snakes, including water snakes, pretty much any species of water snake, excluding the cottonmouth. But this includes such as the plain-bellied water snake, the banded water snake, the common water snake, northern water snake, and most other snakes in the same species, as well as gopher snakes, rat snakes, bull snakes, racers. All these snake species are harmless. Now, there are many more, and you can tell a few key differences from venomous snakes. So, now let's get into talking about what venomous means. So, these are the snakes that can cause danger if you are bitten by them. So, this includes all pit vipers, including rattlesnakes, copperheads, cottonmouths, pygmy rattlesnakes. This also includes Elapidae, which include your coral snake, your cobras, your brown snakes if you're in Australia. And then you also have other species of snake like king cobras, you have the keelbacks, which I think are their own separate group. And so these snakes are all venomous, which means they contain a venom. So if you were to get bit by a venomous snake, like a coral snake or a rattlesnake, then that would require a trip to the hospital. So now, while all venomous snakes we would recommend a trip to the hospital at Snake Snap, there are other species such as the copperhead and many pygmy rattlesnake species who have a lesser venom. So this will less likely be a severe effect, though at Snake Snap we advise any snake bite, if you do not know if it's venomous or if you know it is venomous, to go to the hospital. So venomous snakes, though, aren't actually out to get you. So while many people may say that snakes such as cottonmouths do chase people, that is a lie. In fact, in most cases, venomous snakes would rather not bite you because their venom is not actually used as a defensive mechanism. But instead, it's used as an offensive mechanism when they are getting and catching their prey. So for instance, many rattlesnakes will use their poison to subdue their prey and even to help in digesting of it. So that is why they have this venom. It is not out there to hurt you. But this is also why rattlesnakes have their rattle. They don't want to waste their venom on you by biting you, so instead they would rather scare you off so that they don't have to use that venom. So now we get into the little bit of a messy group. This is rear fanged venomous snakes. And these guys are a little confusing because they're kind of in the middle between harmless and venomous. So in most cases, these snakes are completely harmless because the venom that they have is very not evolved. So to actually inject it into you, they would be needing to chew on you, as it's only found in their saliva and often at the back of their mouths. So some of your most common species of snake actually have this, including garter snakes and hognose snakes. Now, in most cases, if you are bitten by a garter snake, you will have no effect. But in the case that you are allergic, you may have an allergic reaction to their bite. So in that instance, we would advise you to use an EpiPen and go to the hospital. But you can figure out more all about what to do in a snake bite at other websites that I'll link in the description below. But let's get back to rear fang venomous. So this is a very primitive form of venom. So as I said, in most cases they would need to chew it into you. But there are some species that it's a little more evolved. So for example, the mangrove snake, which is native to Southeast Asia, their primitive rear fang venom is a little more evolved. You still do not require a hospital in most cases, though it may cause a little bit of swelling and some irritation, which wouldn't occur in some other fully harmless species of snake, including rat snakes. So overall, most of the snakes that we get here at Snake Snap that you guys send in are harmless. And we will always tell you if it is not and if it is venomous. But if you do not know if a snake is harmless, venomous, or rear fang venomous, please do not pick it up. Snakes can be left alone and admired from a distance. You do not need to kill a snake if you are afraid that it's venomous. Instead, just let it go on its way. It is not out to hurt you. It is only trying to go out about its life and find food for itself. But if you ever do come across a snake that you don't know what it is, you can always use our app, Snake Snap, where you take a picture of a snake, send it in to us, and within minutes we should be able to get a response to you. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did happen to like it, do hit that like button down there. And if you want to see more like this, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Cheers! And stay tuned for Friday's video where we talk about the second fastest species of snake in North America.